to make it so, okay, we have to think about this objectively. All right. Obviously, the USDC on PulseChain, the native USDC is probably not going to have a backing of any sort. Okay, we're just going to go out on a limb here and say that's probably not going to be worth $1. All right,
not too
but
crazy to say.
For all intents and purposes, at the fork, it will be worth $1. Okay, it will be worth $1. Right, it's going to have a ratio between if USDC, let's say you could no longer redeem USDC on Ethereum for dollars, okay? But the block right after that, it would still have a ratio between ETH and USDC. You'd still have, Ethereum is worth 1,900 USDC. Those coins, you can have these coins for this coin, and it would have a ratio, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, if you could no longer redeem these things, people would have to sell these to buy the other asset to make these worth less versus the other thing, right? Now we just name it. Okay, this is USDC now, and this is ETH now. Okay, if you can't redeem your USDC, you have to sell the USDC for ETH to affect the ratio. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, so on PulseChain at the fork, you're going to have a ratio between USDC and Pulse that will be set to match the new market cap or the market cap of ETH and Pulse. So it'll have a different ratio than Ethereum does. It'll be like I haven't done the math in a while. Ethereum was like 2,000.003 USDC. Okay. Yeah. Now that's not dollar value. That's just the ratio between a non-redeemable coin that USDC, right? Can't redeem it, but that's the tradability between that particular coin and Pulse. Okay.
Is there a way to make USDC have value? Can people bridge in real USDC and try to?
Yes, that'll probably be available. Yeah. You'll definitely be able to bridge in funds, right? I'm not here to argue that USDC is going to have a value or this and that. I'm just saying, you have USDC and you have Pulse, and there's going to be a ratio on the second block when PulseChain goes live. There's going to be a ratio there, okay, and it'll just reflect the new inflated coins. Well, why I bring this up is you'll be able to rebuy HEX. You'll be able to take, because there's going to be a ratio between Pulse and HEX when the re-ratio happens, okay? And you'll be able to rebuy your HEX with the Pulse that you got from Sacrifice, if you did, probably at a multiple more of a buying power. Okay, so when I mean this, I mean you sacrificed 1 HEX and you were able to get 2,000 Pulse. Okay, because HEX was 20 cents, right? With no volume bonus, you sacrificed 1 HEX, you got 2,000 Pulse. Okay, with the re-ratio, if we did it now, you'd be able to buy. Let me look at the chart here. So the HEX ETH pair is 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, 3, 1. So it takes 0.000031 ETH to buy 1 HEX. Okay. So you times that by the multiple for the re-ratio bot, which is the new inflated supply, and you'd be able to have the ratio of I think it's 36 Pulse to buy 1 HEX. Okay. Well, you sacrificed 1 HEX and you got 2,000 Pulse. And now you're telling me that I'll be able to buy 1 HEX with only 36 Pulse? That is an excellent deal. That is a fantastic deal. I would take that deal.
Wow.
So, hey, that's...
Do you think that's what's going to happen? Do you think that's PulseChain is going to have, what is that, like a 20x or something?
Okay, so that's not dollar value. That's just Hex versus Pulse. Okay.
Hex versus Pulse value.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no dollar value here. We're not discussing, oh, what's the value? I don't know. But I know that the ratio will set the price of Hex. And if you could get that good deal, you're probably going to get a fantastic deal rebuying Hex versus your sacrifice. So, you'll be able to scoop up some P-Hex.